Alright, we should be live. Hold on, let me just get the new link here as well. Alright, sorry for that. That was a blue screen crash. Gladly, I figured out what the issue for the PC was 2 days ago. And it's in Lisbon, so I thought my father was going to buy it, but unless he can't do it today. Assuming everything goes to plan, I'm hopefully gonna have my PC part replaced by the end of the day, but could be delayed or it could be today, but either way, I don't have it yet. So there's one piece that's kind of like one of the memory thingies. I don't know what the name, sorry. I don't know PC stuff much. But yeah, that kind of got messed up and it's causing problems. So sometimes there could be a blue screen. It happens like once a day or so. Just gotta replace that part. So I know what the issue is, but don't have the piece yet. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna wait a bit for other people. We do also need to figure out where he was. Hopefully, didn't skip the cutscene. Otherwise, we're gonna have to watch the. It didn't. Okay, we just gotta go back to where we were. So let me actually get to where I was. Need to bring up the interpreter again as well. I'm probably gonna be putting this into a video, by the way, because otherwise it's gonna be weird having 2 different streams. So I'll probably try to edit this into a VOD, but that's gonna be later on. Not today, probably, but yeah, eventually. And then whenever I have that VOD that edit finished, I'll delete. Well, not delete probably, but at least private the 2 streams. So I'll just have the video with the story playthrough. I'm waiting for you singing our Korea songs. You're singing our Korea songs? Nice. I mean, to be honest, it's a freaking banger. I love our Korea song. It's honestly one of my favorite GZ songs. Welcome back. Let me just see where I was. Hold on. Okay. That's where I was. I just gotta find which line. Which line is this? Were you singing in Japanese or Chinese, or you mean like the English lyrics? Wait, not Japanese. I gotta. Okay. Okay, still a bit more ahead. If you're watching this VOD as a VOD or a stream, by the way, and you're wondering where the beginning is, it's on the other stream. I had a crash just now. Okay, where am I now? Japanese? Wait, what? You can sing that in Japanese? Congrats! Holy heck, I can't. Unless I get like the pronunciation of the lyrics right in front of me. I can't do that. Congrats. Let me see where I am now. Okay. Alright, I don't know if the last stream might have cut the last bit, so we'll read it from now on. Master was initially only the head of the Nordic Academy. The reason she became the student council president of the entire Babylon Academy was because she succeeded in the first student council election in history. However, although it was the first election, there has been no other election since then. Because the Master is now the only candidate for the student council presidency in the minds of all godheads. This is who the Master is. Master referring to Gwen, the god of war. As expected of the president. Alas, it's a pity that I came too late and didn't meet Miss Gwen at that time. I guess at the time, Miss Wen, who was doing her best for her ideals, must have been dazzlingly beautiful. Yes, the master was very happy at the time. That was the brightest time I had ever seen her, because she finally met an opponent. Okay, here we are on where we were left off. An opponent? Hold up. Let me just check GP real quick. Someone, okay. I don't know why it says opponent CN. It just says someone in GP, so... Finally met someone who could make her excited. Unfortunately, after that election... Oh, I think it does say opponents here. Those opponents were left further and further behind by their master and have now gradually become silent. I'm assuming the competitors, I guess? That's probably it, right? For the election? Fortunately, after the first and last election, the rivals have been... Okay, yeah, it is the competitors on the election. The rivals have been far left behind by their master and are now in the shadows. Oh, those opponents are... I'm also level 216, need 20 to level 280. I think, by the way, since you're close to it, I don't know if you know, do you have a quest, like a daily quest, where it's like, use 200 stamina and you get 100 stamina back? Do you have that quest? I think it might only be at level 280, but I don't know for sure, so if you could confirm this, I'd appreciate it. It might be at level 280. 29. When will Syrian skin event? I need it. Same. It is a farming event, by the way. It's not a ranking event or anything, so it should be pretty easy. They all came from Tenma Academy. What? It says Demon Academy in CN. There's 2 academies then? Interesting. Or is that one of the Babylon academies? Probably one of the Babylon academies, I'm assuming. Because there's the Nordic Academy and now there's this. It's probably just another segment of Babylon. Hold on. See if I can find that lore. I think it was somewhere, right? Mirrorhas? I don't really usually trust wikis, but I think this actually might be useful for once. Nordic Academy, we just heard about this. Nibelungen. Blacksmith Master. Demon Academy. One of the branches of Babylon Academy. Yeah, okay. The symbol looks like friend. Wakshi Academy, Super Electromagnetic Academy, K Academy, which I'm not sure if it's even canon. Okay. Alright, let's go then. I'm just check something. So it's one of the Babylon branches branches of the Babylon Academy. I have a quest that to use 270. Okay, I see. So it's not 280 then. I guess it was a different level, I suppose. What? Boom, sun explosion. Or at least a loud sound. Is this where someone becomes a ghost, so to speak? What's happening? I do know someone dies, but I've no idea how or why, because I haven't read it. A sound like thunder rang out in the sky above Babylon, and even the student office shook. Yoko and Thor immediately looked out the window and raised their heads. The originally clear sky was suddenly covered with clouds, and right in the center of the storm, a vortex appeared faintly. As for the direction the vortex is pointing to, that is... It's Master! The place to where those fantasy godheads took Master. Yep, I think this is where... Okay, now I'm curious. Alright, let's keep going. We gotta do a few more stages before the next part of the story. Alright, interesting. What story of reminiscence? Sorry, that should I do? The book. That is. Hold on, let me just finish this page real quick. So I actually wanna go into that menu real quick. Now, what happened? Yeah, I wonder. Well, that was a loud thunder-like storm. And he was where, well, Master was, Gwen was with the fantasy godhead. Or godhead. Hold up, music might be slightly too loud, I think. Okay, so this is what I mean. This is the other Babylon Academy. The other, yes, there's 2 of them. This is, you have the story for the 6 characters, you've already heard of them. But it's also the same part of the same world as the school at you. So honestly, it's a good story. If you want to read it, I'd quite recommend it. It's honestly pretty good. It's very chill. It's a different story. Like, you won't see depression or anything. But it's honestly a good story, I'd say. Especially Silver and Persephone. I really like their story the most. And it's also where Chloe and Kaguya are gonna have their stories in 11.2. But yeah, that's what the story of Reminiscence is. And you can also get the skins for all the characters. Where was it again? It goes on the second list. So yeah, also you can do all these challenges for each of the characters, assuming you have their weapons. These are just like leveling them up, etc. And you can get skins for them. So you can have the skin for every character, honestly. But Silver, Artemis, and Timid are gacha only. And Persephone, Herald, sorry, and Red are free from the story. Is Catgirl Guild that active in chat? Shall we check it out? They talk today, so yes. Seems they're active. I don't talk in there that much, but yeah, they're somewhat active. But I mean, most of us will also talk in Discord. But yeah, they do talk relatively often, I'd say. Alright, here we go. After a while, the storm finally stopped. Babylon Academy returned to its former tranquility and the sky became clear again. What was that? But the impact of what happened just now has not been eliminated, yeah. Master? Master? In just 10 minutes, the petition on the school forum had already received more than 100 signatures. The gods requested the student council to investigate the cause of the abnormal changes in the sky. The godheads? I think I'll just refer to godheads because I think that's a more accurate term. Heimdall. I have no idea who that is, but the name could be wrong, but it is a name from mythology, so is it Nordic? I don't know. Could be someone from the Nordic Academy, no idea. Anyways, Heimdall sent a message to the president's mailbox because a storm and earthquake just now broke the Rainbow Bridge. Oh, what is this? Asgard? I'm joking. I know Thor also takes it from... yeah, we got Thor here. I know the Marvel Thor also takes from mythology, so yeah. There's a rainbow bridge. What? Okay. Oh my god, let me read that. I forgot. I was... okay. Said the rain just now broke the rainbow bridge and the student union needed to send a godhead to repair it. Heimdall has purple hair, I think. I see. In GGZ? Either way, thank you. I'll look out for a character with purple hair then. If reborn equals R, then what's retrospective? Typically, we refer to retrospective chapters just by the number itself. So like say retrospective chapter 12, we'll just refer to 12. And then reborn like R12, R15. And then Gakuen, we usually just refer to Gakuen chapter 1, Gakuen chapter 2. Because that's actually not referred by anything else in game. But I have a petition. Should we fanmade call it G1, G2? just to make things easier. There's Thor, look. Are you listening? Master. I think she's just in despair. Super worried. Thor stood there in the daze, staring blankly at the sky outside of the window, which had returned to normal. With the power of the president, nothing will happen. We can send the Godheads to investigate the cause later. Thor, let's take a look at urgent matters on the Student Union first. Wrong. I'll just check GPU real quick. Okay. What's wrong? This time it's different. I've been feeling something strange since just now. The Master never leaves all their affairs to other people to handle. And coupled with the outburst just now, it's possible that something unexpected really happened during the Master's trip. What do you mean is, the President already knew that her future was uncertain, and she arranged in advance for me to handle the Student Union affairs? Usually she's very confident from what we heard. So, actually, that's a good point. Usually she's very confident from what we heard just recently. And if she left all her affairs to someone, it might be because she wasn't so confident, so to speak, of the future ahead. That's right. I'm the person who knows future best in the world. Although she often seems very arrogant to others, although the Master is actually the most rational person. She never fights a battle without preparation, even if something seems that her life is on the line, and it's very thrilling, but in fact, she has already made all the preparations, and everything is within her expectations. Therefore, if Master arranges everything in advance and can maintain the school even if she's not here, then it means that the teacher has already felt that she may never come back. Yoko, Now I'm curious. How did she die then? I see. I know what you're going to say. Hold on. I see your point. So when are you going to act? Ares is Thor's master. I'm gonna call it by Dwayne, by the way, because that's the name I heard. Because also there's another character called Ares, I think. You can see it in requesting in the interpreter. I don't know if you know who she's talking about when she refers to master. So yeah, God of War or Dwayne. I know MTL sometimes translates to Ares, but I've heard that is wrong. I'm not sure if that's actually wrong or not. Gwen and Thor, is it Gwen or like the Ares, like the purple haired one? One of my favorites of Babylon Academy. Honestly, their personalities seem really interesting. Thor's personality seems pretty interesting right now. While I haven't met Gwen yet, I have seen her in the other Babylon Academy, and she sounds really interesting, honestly. Of course, they are different characters, but they should share some of the personality, I assume. And honestly, the other one sounded really interesting, so I'm kind of excited to see more of this Dwayne as well. Yoko outfit is so cute, yeah. I love the glasses as well. As soon as possible, as fast as possible. The master may have really encountered big trouble that cannot be solved this time. Well, wait a moment. I'll communicate with other godheads of the Nordic Academy and ask them to come to our assistance as soon as possible, so that we can get there as soon as possible. Please. Poor Thor. I could tell she really likes God of War. A few hours later. The edge of the starting place? Oh, wait, no, this is interesting. In GP it says the outskirts of the land of beginnings. This is where the explosion came from. It's the starting point that, does it say, let me just check if it says Land of Beginnings in GP. Yeah, Place of Beginnings. That the presidents once mentioned. The ocean where the power of faith is concentrated. I've heard of faith, though I don't know what it is. I just know it's something related to the fantasy godheads. And I've heard it also in Shimin's story, which is, well, one of the fantasy godheads. So I'm really curious to find out what the heck is this, because I don't know. I just know it's related to the fantasy godheads. Dear. I like her design here, honestly. Alright, her color is so cute. Yeah, that as well. I don't know, I also like purple hair and stuff. I especially like red hair and black and white hair, though. I think those two are my favorites. The one here is for the Iris attack badge. Oh, the image in like the background was for a badge. I see. I think I've seen that in weapon posts. I forgot if it was from a weapon or a badge. I gotta get it, honestly, next time it rolls up on the weapon post. Ocean, there's nothing here. Nothing. Hold on. Move your smartphone and let me see it. There's really nothing. Huh? It's dark and quiet. I can't hear anything. Oh, I'm assuming they were also sent to investigate? I don't know. We'll see. Is there any other way? Oh, why is there Fenrir? I know she's also one of the well, Tyr and Fenrir are also two of the characters that are going to be a part of the faction war. And I like Fenrir's design, so looking forward to seeing what her personality is like. Huh? Why is her finger pointed at my nose? What are you hinting at? Look at me. What? I'm not pointing at you. Don't bite. She bites? Okay. Get out of here. Look at my mechanical flying fist. Why do I have to act with the dog? Did she say that in GP? Hold up. Okay. Fenrir, She bites then, okay. Although I like watching beautiful girls fighting, beautiful girls. Now is not the right time. Stop it, both of you. Thor, can you help me persuade them? Thor? Thor? Master. Poor Thor is just despairing right now. Did you read that some people called Reborn as Newborn? Or did I just become a little deaf? I've heard that before, yes. Oh, wait. What do you mean, did you read the... I didn't read that, no. But I have heard that being mentioned. It's like people calling it newborn. But no, I did not say that right now. President? Have you found any clues related to the president? I didn't find her, but no, it must be. The master must be nearby. Although I didn't send her presents, she must still be here. Master? Master? It's too loud. Be careful not to attract the attention of something bad. In the chat? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't read it. Some people called Reborn as Newborn. Yeah, I've heard of that. I didn't read that at the time. Sorry, I missed your comment. Newborn, I think, is a more direct translation of GP name for it. I see. I think Reborn kind of, I don't know, makes more sense. Especially because I guess Civilization was reborn. I feel like that makes more sense. At least for me. Hang on. What is that? At the edge of the disappeared land of faith. Huh. Like a corner of a dry riverbed, a figure gradually emerged from the darkness. But she didn't walk up to them step by step. That figure slowly floated in the weightless void, drifting towards the direction of the student union members. This is... Master, I finally found you, Master! Wait, what? Where is she? Where did you come out just now? The student union... Why did you come out just now? The student union has been busy these days when you were away. There are so many things that needed to handle. Without Master, our student union is almost at a standstill. Master, why don't you say anything? Hang on. Master? It's not them, right? They held the... Oh, no. Is this where it happens? They held the bot of the God of War in confusion. Because she hadn't said a word for such a long time and she kept her eyes tightly closed. She's not alive, is she? Ah, this feeling, could it be that? Don't look at it, just as you thought. Let me just check GP real quick. Yeah. Better not look at it again, you're right. She's already dead. I do know something happens at the end of the arc. I don't know many details, but I do know, well, that she... I'm not gonna say, because technically that's a spoiler. But yeah. I'm really curious for this arc, honestly, though. What are those weapon things, damn? In the Babylon Student Union office. Several days have been passed since the body of Duen was found at the edge of the starting land. I'm assuming when they say starting land, it's probably the land of beginnings. Yeah, okay. But the office was still shrouded in a dull and gloomy atmosphere. Master? Master? Poor Thor. Thor hugged the body of Duen tightly and sat on the ground in a daze. Although she fainted at the beginning, after she woke up, she ignored everything else, and held the body of the God of War in her hands. It has been going on for several days now. Oh God. Thor, the president has passed away. No, no way. The master will not die. Now she's just breathless. I believe she'll come back. I will wait until she comes back. Until this body stands up again. Thor. Well. Yoko raised her head helplessly and looked at the portrait of the God of War hanging in the Student Union office. That was the former president. And she was smiling in the frame as usual. That's her in the back, by the way. President, could it be that you have anticipated this situation and therefore entrusted the daily work of the student council to me? But even so, the work of the student union is about to come to a halt. Hey, have you heard? President Duen has passed away. President Gwen? How could she be dead? Don't be ridiculous. She'll be fine even if Babylon Academy explodes. Yes, that woman. Oh my god, it's true. Hurry up and take a look at the announcement on the Student Union's official website. The body of the god of war, Gwen, was found in the Lane of Beginnings outside of Babylon Academy. Outside. Okay, good to know. The explosive news that the body of the god of war was found in the... Well, it says disappeared, destroyed... Land of Beginnings? What? Devastated Land of Beginnings. What happened in there? Spread like a storm throughout Babylon Academy. Because this incident was so sensational, even other godheads subconsciously ignored the news of the destruction of the Land of Beginnings and the mysterious disappearance of fantasy godheads. What the heck? Now I'm really curious. What do you mean? I don't even know what the Land of Beginnings is besides knowing it's related to the fantasy godheads, but now hearing it's been supposedly destroyed. Like, what? I have so many questions. Did you know that TikTok sometimes gives a bit of mixed info about GGC? Sadly, yeah. Yuck, so the event gets a rerun, another one an Ultra God weapon. Warning though, that event does require some meta. So if you want to get it in a single event, you might need to like get a proper build. At least one proper build. And because of these news, the godheads in the Babylon Academy finally understood why there have been a large number of power outages, water shortages, and unstable network signals recently. Nevertheless, as time went by, the suspension of infrastructure in the academy caused dissatisfaction among more and more godheads. Student Council Working Group. Yoko, who likes beautiful girls, is that her nickname? Oh my god. Everyone, please save me. What? Oh yeah, because she's just working on Student Union matters. Student Union Working Group. Yoko likes beautiful girls. I think that, yeah, that's just her nickname. Seriously. Oh, that is just funny. The water pipes are blocked. The power station needs urgent repairs. The network-based signal is not working. I really can't handle it all by myself. I feel bad for her though. That must be a lot of work. Student Union Working Group. Blue Fire. Let me just check a GP translation for this. Blue Fire Puff Puff. What? You know, that's probably just a nickname for someone. Yeah. Where's Thor? Didn't that person follow the president and handle a lot of daily affairs? Student Union Working Group. Yoko likes beautiful girls. Thor said before that she doesn't usually get involved in this kind of work. And given Thor's current state... Student Union Working Group. Owner of the Edda Tavern. No idea what that is. Well, that's no wonder. Before, the president was in charge of everything. I'm gonna stop saying Student Union Working Group, because otherwise we'll be here a while. I'll say it when the chat ends. Yoko likes beautiful girls. It would be great if it were that easy. But all the contracts Babylon Academy signed with the outside world were signed in the name of the president. Yoko likes beautiful girls. Why is her nickname like that? That was just funny, bro. Now, after the news of the president's death was announced, the previous documents and contracts are no longer valid. In work, in many places, it has to be stopped. Owner of the Edda Tournament. Sorry, I think I might be a bit late here. Okay, there we go. Owner of the Edda Tavern. This. Robo Fist. I'm assuming this is probably tier. Now they're all realizing it. Blue Fire Puff Puff. Yo, who likes beautiful girls? Stop being a parrot. Yo, who likes beautiful girl? Bro, I'm saying that nickname repeatedly is just, bro. That's just funny. This is Yuri Academy for real. Yule Academy is boiling with I think the bad type of excitement, probably. Hold up, let me just translate the GP one. Uproar. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. All Academy is boiling with uproar now. Many godheads have expressed dissatisfaction on the internet. We have to come up with a solution quickly. What type of mistakes? I don't use TikTok. That's one of the main reasons. Kind of varying bits of misinformation. For example, I've seen people say that Inkerson is the quote-unquote Ursher of restriction. Bro, where did they even get that name? I don't even know. They come up with stuff, honestly. There were other cases, though I don't know. I don't use TikTok much. I just only checked once or twice for GZ stuff. So I'm probably missing a lot. Always hate scanner. Wait, really? Let's see. That's Ryoko. I came to see you. Thor came to Yoko, holding the body of Twen. By the way, context, because the last stream kind of crashed. I'm referring to God of War as Twen, because it's in an old story. It's not on here, but it was actually confirmed to be your actual name. It was in an old story that Zium uncovered. So thanks Zium for the information. But yeah, I'll probably be calling it Twen most of the times, just so you know. How are you, Thor? Have you finally recovered now? Come and help me. I'm totally overwhelmed with Student Union work. Well, I understand that the master is dead, but... Yoko. Why did the master die? Yeah, that is a good question. What the heck happened in the Land of Beginnings? Still, in this state... Spare of beautiful girls and natural enemies, Thor, you were almost the same. Wait, what? Let me just check GP. Okay, are in troubles. I don't know why I said natural enemies. Are in trouble. You've got to be careful. Gwen, why do you say Gwen? It's Gwen, by the way. At least that I've heard. D-W-E-N. But yeah, Gwen. How do you spell it? It's Gwen. With a D. Hold on, let me put it in chat. At least from what I've heard. Do you have Twitter, by the way? You can check Zium's profile and look for the word Dwen to find out where he came from, because that's where it was mentioned. Okay, here it is. It's this. Actually, no, I forgot where it was mentioned. Let me check. Just curious again. It was in an old story, I think. Oh, it's in some sort of profile. This was in Miyoshi. It also says her age, 16. I don't know if that's mentioned elsewhere. And it had a chibi form of her. Wait, let me actually check what it says here, like the full thing. The name is actually written in English letters, so you can kind of not have to doubt which one it is. Basic information. Named when. Appearance age 16. Appearance age. Height 162. Personality casual, free, nosy, loves gossiping. Appearance master. I'm assuming this is her title. Dual gun user. I'm not gonna read the third word. Twin ponytails and forehead. What? Forehead sauce. What? But yeah, it's one of the old posts, I think. It started when or Gwen? Yeah, it's when. Like the first one. It's actually written in English, so you kind of know it's Tuen. It says like the name in the Chinese name, and then it has in parentheses, for some reason, a father, but that's kind of crossed out. Not sure why. And then it says Tuen, like with a D. Who did it? If the Master's death wasn't a prank... The place where Master was found was the land of beginnings, and the last one she came into contact with was a fantasy godhead, but they all seem to have disappeared. Okay, I'm really curious. I got a theory, because I know the finale of this. Probably shouldn't say it, though, but I wonder... I'm just gonna say it. I wonder if the fantasy godhead that appears later is the one that disappeared with her, or if it was another one. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. We'll see eventually. Not in this event, in a future event. Then what needs to be done is simple. Come, listen to me. Demon Academy. Okay. This is weird to know her name because she's been mentioned several times as Parasite. But recently in the 10.7 well, the 7.7 faction war, when it happened in CN, we got a list of all the faction war characters, including their names. And their name, according to the 10.7 wallpaper, which is official, is Kisei, I think. Let me double check. I posted it on Twitter recently, so I can check the image real quick. So I'm probably gonna be calling her Kisei. Yeah, Kisei. The name's Kisei, Lucian, Fenrir, Sulfur. I'm probably just gonna call it Fenrir. Tyr, Thor, and Taida. So this one would be Kisei. Or if you want to call her Parasite, I suppose that's relatively accurate. Parasite doll. But yeah, I'll probably just call it Kisei, because that's the name in the recent wallpaper. Some Kamei shippers hate Kiana for some reason. I mean, most of the times it refers to Era Zero, Kiana, or, well, just the connection in some of the chapters. They don't have to, like, people go to war just because two ships are different. Like, why? I don't get it, honestly. Humanoid assembly line number 1, trial run. Assembly line humanoid? Is that like, are the dolls actually produced here or something? What do you mean humanoid? Source code planning. Lazy, help me check the documentation. Lazy, I think that's the name. Is it Taida by any chance? So I think it's one of the other doll characters. It's referring to a doll character. Which, by the way, they're called that because they're actual weapons and they're doll type weapons. Anyways. I'm gonna check the documentation. The parasitic, I'm just gonna call it, I might just call it Kisei, to be honest. Parasitic humanoid is what's called here. Kisei raised her head, her dead fish eyes, and saw the scene she had expected and couldn't help but sigh. She actually just lazy. Yep, I think. You fell asleep again. It was clearly a critical time for the new module factory to be put into use, but she dared to sleep soundly at this time. Did she think I would complete it? Muttering to herself, Kisei helplessly clicked on the document list, selecting items one by one. Let me see. Level 1 specification, Level 2 group specification, Level 3 sub-specification, technical document 7A952. That's it. This is it. Click. What happened? There's a power outage. Oh, those have been happening more and more recently from what we've heard. The power went out at a time like this. Immediately activate the backup power supply. The power module is responding and starting the reserve power. Resumption of engineering operations have begun. 10, 9, 8, 7. The production module has been restored. Here, fortunately we have an independent power supply system besides the school's public power supply system. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble today. I am gonna rewatch your stream. Alright, have fun then. I'll see you later. She sometimes speaks in broken English because she learned it from the Knights of the West. Oh my god. I knew she spoke like English words in the middle of a sentence for some reason. And then there were even one time in Timid and Red's story where she spoke a word that is not English. And Timid pointed it out like, uh-oh, I don't know, I forgot what the word was. It's not English. And that was honestly funny. I didn't know she, at least, well, this version of her, learned it from the Knights of the West Cowboys. What? That is interesting. Thanks for the info. Yeah, I'm really curious when I to hear her speak. I want to hear her speak more. It's gonna be cursed because we'll be machine translating it to English and parts of the words are in English, but we'll figure it out. Either way, it's gonna be funny, honestly. But why did the power go out at this time? Babylon Academy has never had power outages before. Could it be that the Nordic guys are trying to disgust us? Huh. Hold on, what does it say here? The God of War is unparalleled, or Gwen is unparalleled. Kisei opened her computer and browsed the webpage with resentment, refreshing the official website of Student Union, ready to make a severe complaint. Not another one! But the moment she opened the Academy's official website, Kisei was immediately stunned. Yeah, about her death, I'm assuming. What's going on? When he's dead? And the guys at Nordic Academy are planning to hold the funeral the next day and elect a new student council after the funeral. Student council president, I'm assuming, after the funeral. Lazy, I think it might just be Taida, but I don't know, so I'll call it Lazy for now. Lazy, hey, Lazy! Who are you? Wait, I like her design, what the heck? That eye as well? I've never seen her before. Abyss doll. Well, I don't know what another name could be. I don't think we ever got it, so I'll just call it Abyss doll or Abyss. What does it say in GP? Abyssal humanoid. Okay, I'll probably just call it Abyss then. Is this the reason why you gathered most of the members of our Demon Academy? That's right. You should remember, in the first Student Union election, our Demon Academy participated. Yeah, we heard about that. Our competitors were God of War or Dwen, and the Nordic Academy behind her. That girl laughed wildly at her subordinates and defeated us easily. That shame, I still remember it in my heart. Veronica. I've never seen her design either, what? I don't remember her at all. Now, are we going to fight the Nordic Academy this time? Great, let's show those guys my iron fist. Well... Hey, Kisei, why are you hesitating? That's... Oh, there she is, Lazy. Is that Taida by any chance? I think that's Taida. Let me check her design. Yeah, she has the same mask, same hair color. Okay, that's just Taida then. I'm gonna call her Taida instead of Sloth Doll or Lazy Doll. I'll probably just call her Taida, to be honest. That's the name in the 10.7 wallpaper. I wonder if I can actually bring up the image right now. Hold up. I need to switch tabs for a second. Hold on. Oh, I'd have to get a new... Okay, I'll just open Twitter, to be honest. Okay, this is the image I was talking about. From the Faction War wallpaper. You can see names here in English words. Kisei, Lucian, Fenrir, Selfer, Tyr, Thor, and Taida. So... the girl that just appeared now, which is being called Lazy, is in this wallpaper, is called Taiga for some reason. I'm probably just gonna Taida, sorry. I'm probably just gonna refer to her by Taida, same as I'm referring to Parasite as Kisei. Huh? I know. Gisei's afraid. Ida, what are you talking about? But that Gwen is insidious and shameless. Her methods are ever changing. And coupled with the military force that dominates Babylon, I'm worried that this is actually a conspiracy. Military force? Does Nordic Academy have a military force? Oh, Red! The other Red! Because we knew another Red from another story. Yeah, be right back. Hey, I'm back, sorry. I had a little bit of a coughing attack. Honestly, I don't know if this is recovering or not, but might have checked that again. Anyways, finally figured out why Lucien is actually spelled Lucien, which is great. Oh? Is that like a reason in like one of the languages, like translations or something? Must they actually use their names for the name tag thingies in the Kizunas? I don't know if they do for all of them. Yeah, some of them are different for some reason. Like, we have Parasite, for example, which is referred as Parasite in, well, the game, but is in the name tag thingies in the wallpaper is referred to as Gisei. So, I don't know. A conspiracy? I've met the other Red, so I'm curious if this Red will be similar or not. I guess we'll see. That's right. With the power of the God of War, Gwen, how could she die so easily? Maybe everything, including the funeral, was a trap set by her. And the real purpose was to lure the snake out of the hole and lure out our heavenly demon academy. Yes, that is likely the case. I think you're just paranoid, to be honest. Hey, why aren't you talking? Kisei, can I give you a suggestion on your conjecture? What? Suppose, Gwen really wants to deal with our demon academy. With her strength, is it necessary to go through so much trouble? Is she really that powerful as well? If that's the case, is Gwen really dead? Of course I don't know, but judging from the current situation, she's most likely in a death or death-like situation. While I was talking, I checked the 720 posts on the Academy forum. The 95 announcements post in the I'm sorry, what? Okay, why are we calling her lazy? She's not lazy. I'm joking, but Shvam, she's fast. As we speak. 95 announcement posted in chronological order on the students units on official website, and also looked up information related to the Academy's facilities. How did you even do that? It was finally confirmed that compared to the era of hold on. At the time, hold on. The era, I think it probably just refers to the time where she was elected. The era of the God of War, when the current student union's control over the academy has decreased by 91.6%. Oh, compared. Okay, so like right now, the efficiency of capital flow has been decreased by 80%, which is why there's all these outages, yeah. And power outages, internet outages, and water shortages have began to occur. If Gwen was still alive, I don't think she would let the student union and the academy she built with her own hands fall into such a state of near abandonment. As expected of you, Daida, I knew that as long as you wanted to do it, nothing can stop you. So she can actually put in the work if she wants. Don't be too happy yet. Although Gwen is most likely dead, there's still a very small possibility that she's not dead. So what should we do? The funeral. Since the student union is going to hold a funeral, the body of the God of War will definitely appear. This way we can confirm whether Gwen is dead or not. This is indeed the key. We need to send a godhead to investigate. Wait. Ida, why are you staring at me? I think because you're the one that's gonna investigate, quote unquote. Forget it, there's no way I can go out. Really? But among us, only you have such a powerful disguise ability. Disguise ability? Suitable to sneak into the funeral of the God of War. And when you get to the funeral, if it's confirmed that Gwen is really dead, maybe you can get into Gwen's body. Wait, she can do that? What? And then you can order the Nordic Academy to do this or that in her name. What the heck? She can do that? This, can it be like this? But okay, I'll go. She can get into someone else's body? The heck? Oh, I just realized. That's the factory background. Look at all those dolls over there being produced. I think this was also used in Friend's story, like one of the Friend events. The day of Gwen's funeral. There are still a few hours left before the funeral officially takes place. In the morning hall where the body of the God of War or Gwen is placed. Looks like I had no choice but to do this after all. Whilst the president's passing has had a huge impact on us. There is no change of term and no election, and it drags on like this, the order of the academy will only become more and more chaotic. After all, there is no one who can legitimately command all the godheads. Who said that? Oh, she sounds crazy already. Don't we still have Master Gatling? As long as I'm here, no one dares to say no under my firepower. Yeah, she sounds a bit crazy, okay. Miss Kathleen is so energetic, beautiful, and powerful. But the position of president is not something that can be maintained by fighting and killing alone. The president also went through a lot of things to become the person who is bound to the position of president in the minds of all students. Just say I'm not smart enough, but I hate being in charge anyways. I don't want to be the president. I don't even want to be the president. Huh. It's more interesting to bombard the tall building. What the heck? Okay. She's a bit crazy, I see. Miss Gatling is really casual. I don't know if you call that casual, but okay. Of course, the only time she can be controlled is when the president is there. At the other time, she just does as she pleases. Ah. But it's still hard to imagine that there will be a new president. I can't imagine a scene where a deity other than the god of war sits in the office. A godhead, sorry. Whenever I say deity, it's probably just godhead. Me too. Never mind, there's no point in saying all this. After all, the decision has been made. What about that guy Thor? She has been taking care of the president's body recently. The funeral will be held soon. How is she now? After these few days, Thor couldn't understand the current situation and agreed with his approach. But... huh. You two should come with me to take a look at backstage. I think I might be a bit late. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm back on where I was. Should be. The three godheads came. I think is she still mourning? Probably. Came to the backstage together. The person who appeared there was Thor, who was sitting on the carpet, hugging the body of Gwen tightly. But then unexpectedly, her expression was very different than usual. In her old Kizuna story, Gatling tried to hunt down Kiana to kill her for fun. What the heck? I have a question, by the way, since Kiana was being mentioned. I'm assuming that changed, so in a way it's probably been retconned. But was Babylon ever tied to Kiana? Because I saw an event like the very beginning of the Interpreter. So like this is old as heck. That Parasite, we had a conversation between Parasite and Kiana. Was that ever connected in any chance? Like before they knew what they wanted to do with Babylon, did they ever try to connect the stories before they kind of went their own ways? Because now that you also mentioned Gatling in old Kizuna story. Master. Hey, how long has she been like this? It began when Thor was taken back to Babylon and woke up. Yeah, cause she fainted back then. These days, she has not been separated from the president's body. Oh. What should she do next? If she doesn't let go, the president's body can't be put into the coffin and the funeral can't be held, right? Let me try to persuade her. Thor. Yoko. Today is the president's funeral. Is it so fast? Is the master going to be put into the coffin? Yes, this is something we have already discussed. The next step is the funeral ceremony, which includes a speech before the coffin, viewing the remains, and keeping vigil. I know. Put the master's body in there. Put it in there. Put in. She's still so depressed. No way. Master's body was still soft, fragrant, without any strange smell. She even had a smile on her face. How could she be dead? She's still in denial. Master? But we have invited the medical experts to come and diagnose, and they have confirmed that the president has... Just like we discussed before, though the president's funeral, we might be able to catch the murderer who committed this incident. As long as this murderer exists, he or she is likely to come to confirm the president's condition. For the future of Babylon and the president's afterlife, Thor, at this point, I can only accept my condolences. From what I can tell, Kiana sort of summoned them to her, oh my god, to her harem, like how in the story she made contracts with the familiars. What the heck? I have so many questions. I won't say much on it because I have to actually read it and see if it's also been retconned or something about the future stories, but the heck? Okay, thanks for the info. Wait, let me see where my line is. I might be a bit too ahead. Okay, no, I was on the right line. I know. She was crying, by the way. I just cannot fake crying. I'll carry the master inside immediately. Don't worry, master. You just need to endure in your wooden box for a while. I'll carry you out again after the funeral. She's not alive right now. Don't be afraid. Okay, now tear. Hey, that's not right. After the funeral, the coffin has to be buried in the ceremony. Don't talk too much at a time like this, little guy. Who are you calling short? No, don't show me your teeth. Can I just say it? You're such a mad dog. It's in lower words. I'm assuming she was whispering. Thor seemed to be deaf to everything and stood up shakily, holding the body of Dwen. But at the moment she stood up, because she had been sitting for too long and the god of war had been pressing on her legs, the pressure on her legs caused her to lose blood circulation, causing her eyes to feel dizzy, her legs to stagger, and her body to fall forward involuntarily. Ah, master! A second before she was about to fall, they stared at the corpse that flew out of her hands. It was falling in the air and landed in Fenrir's hands. Hey, are you really okay? Fortunately, faster the match did not fall to the ground. Well, Thor, I told you before that you would deliver the eulogy in front of the president's coffin. Can you still go on stage later? It's okay. Of course it's okay. I'm the only one who can send the master off on their final journey. Poor Thor. Finally making the decision, Yoko, Fenrir, and Tyr all breathed a sigh of relief. But Fenrir, who was holding the body of the god of war, noticed something at this time. Wait, why is there a small crack, what? On the president's body? Is it a scar from before death? Or it should be fine, right? Wait, what do you mean a small crack? Like, not a wound, like an actual crack? Let me check JP translation. Machine translation, anyways. Yeah, it says small crack. That's definitely not normal, probably. In the afternoon, the funeral of Dwen will begin. The god had stood outside the mourning hall, waiting for the door to open so that the funeral could officially begin. Why did he go silent? Oh, never mind, it was only for a bit. Abaddon. Ah, is President Dwen really dead? Until now, Master Abaddon still finds it hard to believe. Herald! I don't know why it's called a different name here, but we know who she is from another story, which is a different Herald, but yes. I don't know why it's calling it Vader here, even though the interpreter says coat of arms, which we... I don't know if that's exactly the translation, but either way, we call it Herald in the other stories, so... I'm gonna call it Herald. I don't know why it says Vader here. I've never even heard of that name, but okay. Is that how he was called in the Old English? All things will eventually pass away. We're no exception. What? Don't say such horrible things in such a nonchalant tone. She liked teasing people back in the other Babylon story. I wonder if she's the same here. This is the natural common sense. I believe that Lord Lucifer, as the ruler of hell, should understand the best. Is hell canon in Babylon? I have so many questions. Hell, that only represents the end of mortals. To reach the end of... Let me just check GP real quick. Yeah. To reach the end of gods and demons, perhaps only the legendary Ragnarok or Twilight of the Gods can do it. Therefore, I'm also very confused and puzzled about the death of President Wen. I like her design, by the way. Why is this emblem-looking girl named that? I have no idea. Vader is supposed to be that purple witch person, though it's actually supposed to be spelled Vidar. Okay, so the name came from somewhere. I don't know why it was called that. The girl, I'm pretty sure, is Herald, because in the interpreter, it says coat of arms, and if you've read any of the machine translations for any of the others, you know that the coat of arms badge typically refers to the character Herald. Or Hecate, depending on which one, because I've seen it being called both of those. But I don't know why it's not being called coat of arms here, it's not being called Herald, it's not being called Hecate, it's just being called Vader for some reason. Vidar is a different character then. Okay, thanks. It might, maybe the English patch kind of mixed up names, I guess, from the Old English, official Old English translations, who knows? But yeah, that's definitely not Vader or Vidar. But yeah, so there was another character named Vidar then. That's probably then them, whenever that happens. Koi. I think I have don't I have a wallpaper with her, or it might be a character that looks similar to her. Unexpectedly, President Wen is dead. Still remember the last time Ruby caused a commotion. Ruby, that name again. That's probably from another event, I'm assuming. Caused a commotion in the academy. The president stepped forward to help. Now sorry, I accidentally skipped the line. I'm still on Koi's line. But now the president is dead, and Ruby and those fantasy godheads have disappeared. So the reason why they disappeared, they went somewhere, is because of the commotion with Ruby, which is from another event. When did that even take place, by the way? I gotta find that on the interpreter. The death of the president gives me a sense of foreboding. In the interpreter, it's called Panlong. So I don't know if to call her Dragon Jade or Panlong, to be honest. But Koi, no matter what happens, I will protect you. Sis? Didn't I tell you last time I became a magical girl? What? Stop treating me like a kid. So they're sisters? But wait, what's this with magical girl? But what the heck is Babylon at this point? Now I have the determination and courage to protect my sister. Even though the wand is gone, I still remember the feeling of power. If there was ever any danger, I would stand in front of my sister. Koi, you, elder sister. Hey, when did you come? Who are you? It's an NPC. I'm also a godhead of Babylon Academy. Can't you see that? Strange. Then why is your style different from ours? Maybe it's because the faith that supports me is rather lazy, so the image is a bit sloppy. Faith! I've heard that being tied to the fantasy godheads. I don't know if it's the same for other godheads or not. You're rather lazy, so the image is a bit sloppy. Yeah, it looks like you look like an NPC. How could this happen? How come I've never seen you in Babylon before? Okay, maybe this is a bit sus. Because I don't like going out. But... Okay, Koi. Don't interrogate her like a criminal. My classmate, are you here to attend the funeral of President Duen, right? I am Panlong from Waxia Academy. I think that was another name. Yep, Waxia Academy. Okay. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I might be mispronouncing it. I think the one with the dark hair was Siscon in the four. Wait, what do you mean? It's gone in the four coma. These two? I think they have a wallpaper. I see. I do remember. I think I had a wallpaper with them. It was like something for 80 polls or something during an event. That's relatively recent. Hi chat, I'm back. Welcome back. I'm Panlong from, or Dragon Jade, I don't know what to call her, from Waxia Academy, and this is my sister Koi. You want to go in with us? If I refuse his request, it will surely arouse suspicion, right? What? And with these two Waxia Academy's godheads as my cover, I can also appear less noticeable. Okay, I have a theory. I'll see later if that's correct or not. If it's incorrect, I'll still say what I was thinking. But I don't want to say it now because that's technically a spoiler. Yeah, okay. Sister, why did you invite this person from nowhere to travel with you? Whispering. Koi, the fact that she got here means she must be a classmate of Babylon Academy. Look at her, she's so unique, but we've never seen her in the academy. And she's standing there still cowering. For all, there's only one reason, right? This classmate is a socially anxious child. I don't know if I trust her, to be honest. Even though she's so socially anxious, she still came to attend the funeral of President Duen. Isn't it touching? Even though you're a silly sister, you can be quite smart sometimes. What did you say? Voice rises. No, I didn't say anything. Classmate, what's her name? I see. Okay, my theory was wrong. I'm assuming this is because it's the Chinese name that she started that. G parasitism, which probably refers to the parasite, the doll, Kisei. No, just call me G. That's what she tried. That's probably just a Chinese name. But she was gonna go say parasite, which means she's probably disguising, and it's Kisei, right? That's the most likely idea. Parasite. No, call me Kizeko. Kizeko in Japanese. Okay. I guess I'll call her Kizeko then. No, though I don't know if that's exactly accurate, but I mean, we don't have another name, so. Kizeko, what a strange name, but it doesn't matter. Don't be so scared, don't worry. There are all Babylonian godheads all around. There won't be any danger. Come with us. Good. No flaws revealed, right? Because the production line, yep, it's Kisei. Production line was shut down. I had to choose the simplest humanoid suit. Oh, one of those humanoid produce thingies, I mean. But these guys at Nordic Academy are all characters whose fists are bigger than their heads, so I don't think they'll be able to find them. The name Kiseko is actually just godhead in hold on, let me just get the GP translation for that one. Machine translation. Deity Kizeko was merely, okay, there we go, that makes more sense. It was merely a parasite or Kisei in disguise, secretly thought this in her heart. I'm now fluent in Oariwa Ajimani. Wait, are you actually, because you said you were singing Fate in Japanese earlier, did you actually memorize the Japanese lyrics for Oariwa Ajimani? And you can sing it now? If you're not joking about that, congrats. What did I miss, by the way? Okay, they're going to have a funeral. There were a bunch of characters appearing, a lot of characters appearing, because they're gonna head for the funeral. Thor is still depressed. And we had I don't know if you were here at that time. We had the Demon Academy people show up as well, and Parasite is heading for the funeral. They don't exactly trust that it's not exactly that she's dead or not, so they want to confirm it. Okay, is she really dead? Is there a conspiracy going on? And so they sent Kisei to confirm it, but Kisei is being disguised, and so Kisei, this girl Kiseko, is, well, it's actually Kisei. So yeah, she has she's using one of the produced humanoid thingies as a form. But yeah. They actually forced me to move out to the sun. Are you that scared of going outside? Damn. Gwen, if it really is confirmed that you're dead, then the interest and voice you took away from our academy will definitely repay you, Nordic Academy. So they'd want to take the role of president, I'm assuming. Kisei thought coldly in her heart. And at this moment, the door of the morning hall was opened. The funeral of President Gwen is about to begin. Dear beautiful girls, please follow me into the venue. I'm almost fluent in puzzle. Oh my god. That is insane, congrats. The funeral has officially begun. In front of the coffin in the morning hall was where Yoko gave her speech. I guess Thor wasn't really capable of it, then, I'm afraid. She was still so depressed. Let us mourn the loss of the Student Council President of Babylon Academy, the leader of the Nordic Academy, and the God of War Gwen, who saved all the godheads from crises many times. Her beautiful figure always rushed to the front. Her red hair flutters in the front line. Her sharp eyes point us in that direction. Her strong hand fights for our interests. After the death of President Gwen, we will inherit her legacy, strive to open up new directions, create a new era, and embark on a new path. Even if we lose President Gwen, I believe that our Babylon Academy will not stop here, but will usher in a new tomorrow. Yoko did not attract the attention of the godheads while she was speaking on the stage. Most of the deities the godheads were discussing quietly. When will the farewell ceremony be held? Why are you so excited for the farewell ceremony? Yuna, I think she was a streamer or something, I don't know. I've only heard bits, so I don't know if that's accurate. Plus, it's been a while, but I haven't actually read her story fully. But it's cool to see her. I want to see the president's remains. After all, she has always been helping all of his godheads. Silk. I remember seeing her. The event's been a while since the event, the 10.2 event, but I actually read the 10.2 event. So I remember seeing her. Is the president really dead? I wanted to show her my new work. I can only burn it for her. Sakura. I'm a little scared of seeing a corpse because I'm worried that I'll see a ghost. Oh, about that. About the ghost. Yeah, you'll see. But if it's the president's ghost, it shouldn't hurt anyone. Why do I feel like it's scary just because it's the president's ghost? Boring. Most of the godheads were discussing things related to President Gwen, but at the same time, boring speech. People in the student union only know how to talk about these official documents. Compared with the past, They'll become even more boring. Kiseko, what are you talking about? Nothing. I just want to see President Wen's remains as soon as possible. The remains? Oh, I want to see it too. After all, the president has helped us a lot in the past. And I also want to ask everyone in the student union how to determine the president's posthumous title. What? Is it Silk or Tsumugi? It might be Tsumugi. I gotta check. It might be Tsumugi. I've heard that name before somewhere. Hold on. I think I gotta check it after the stage, because I think I have a wallpaper with that, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think they also did one of those during the 10.2 faction war. I'll check it afterwards. Yeah, posthumous name, okay. An item name? This is the tradition of our Wuxia College. The posthumous title is a summary of a person's life after her death. I see. Let me see what GP says on this. Sums up the life of the deceased person. People like the president sometimes even have a temple name. It's in Mira has me things. I'll check it out in the wallpaper afterwards. So I think they have an English name for that. Huh, so that's how it is. Kiseko, do you think the posthumous title of the president Gwen should be the Babylonian the what? Taizu Kaitian Ushang Zhang Zilazitu. That is not English. I'm sorry, what? Issue GP, maybe it'll make more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Ish. I think the posthumous title should be President of Babylonian ancestor, opening the heavens, culture, martial arts, holy chapter, extremely high, divine, heroic, any genius, President Taka, what? Or perhaps great ancestor Chenghead, starting the chronicles, establishing the extremely wide fortune, holy virtue, and cause the work of martial arts, or perhaps world's ancestor Shinya. What? I'm just gonna continue and ignore that was ever said. What? No need. Enough of taste. That's a lot of names. Now I understand it very well. I see. Yoko's opening speech finally came to an end. What's the pink hair cosplayer name again? The one that you just talked about earlier, either Silk or Tsumugi. I want to check on the wallpaper, but I can't check it without leaving the stage, so I gotta do that afterwards. I'll check it afterwards, don't worry. Oh, it's the thing! Already, okay. Moo, I'm honored. Probably shouldn't have said that was cringe. Anyways, I'm honored to be invited to host a funeral. Host? No, hold on. Let me check the GP translation. MC? Yeah, probably host. Makes more sense. To host the funeral of the president. President went today. Moo. Maybe I should stop. That was so cringe. But I mean, it's what it says here. Did Yoko's speech just now cheer you up? Winter has gone and spring has come, and it's finally time again when families are reunited and all the trees are blooming. Every year of this day, we gather here to enjoy dumplings and wait for the new year. Please enjoy below. Sorry, I made a mistake and used the script template for the evening party. Moo. Oh my god. What do you mean? You used the wrong script. Oh, that is funny. Oh god, it looks so cute. Yeah, this form really looks adorable, honestly. Moo. We miss our president, Dwen. Now, please invite Dwen's close comrade in arms, deputy and vice president of Babylon Academy Student Union, Thor, to come to the stage and speak. Vice president, I see. New. I'm not gonna say the word. Shrank and she jumped under the coffin in panic. Under the coffin. Okay, she's that small right now. Thor took weak steps and she walked to the podium, step by step. What's going on? Can you even say the wrong lines? She just mistook the script in a funeral and started talking about spring and dumplings. Oh my god. Everyone in the student union must have been too busy recently, and they're a little exhausted. The student union has become such a ragtag up group. It seems that the conclusion that Dwen is dead is becoming more and more certain. If she were still alive, I'm afraid the student union would never have become like this, yeah. So now you believe it? Kisei? Kisei was secretly calculating, while on the other side, Thor had already walked onto the stage and picked up the microphone. Angel of Sin, Ronnie theme is such a banger. It is a banger, yeah. Honestly, a lot of the GZ songs, they're honestly bangers. In my opinion. Great master. She's still depressed. Thor was about to cry, holding the microphone tightly, but she choked with sobs and fell into silence. Man. The godhead in the morning hall silently waited for her to cheer up again, but the tears in Thor's eyes kept piling up. Master. Everyone knows that the master is already dead, but we still crying. Oh. Master, I don't want you to die. Master, please wake up. Master, please come back soon. Poor Thor. She really liked Dwen. Thor threw down the microphone, turned around and burst into tears facing the coffin, crying until she collapsed to the ground. The funeral came to a standstill for a while. Aww. Girlie's still depressed as well. Yeah. She's still in denial as well. Most of the other godheads were stunned. What should I do now? Maybe we continue with the farewell ceremony? Let's just wait for Thor to cheer up again. Alas, seeing her like this, I felt sad too. If I die... Hey, let's not talk about that now, shall we? Kai will probably be unable to take care of herself. What did you say? Stupid sister, don't curse yourself like that. The two sisters were playing around, but Kisei didn't care, just focused on the coffin behind Thor. The body of the president, Dwen, is inside. Just a glance inside and you can tell whether she's dead or alive. Is she actually gonna try to steal the coffin or something? Staring in the direction of the coffin, Kisei took a step forward. Before she knew it, she had already walked close to the coffin. Just one step away, she could confirm the death of Dwen through the small window on the coffin. Hey, what are you doing? I just wanted to see the president's remains. Aren't all funerals like this kind of farewell ceremony? We haven't reached that stage yet. You go back and wait. But Vice President Thor has been crying there, so when can I see the president? Bro, chill! She's depressed, let her have some time, come on! Well... Tear pursed her lips, turned around and started discussing with Fenrir and Yoko. After a moment, the three godheads nodded together and as if they had reached a unanimous decision. Yoko and Tyr carried Thor was crying on the ground to the backstage while New took the microphone and stood on the coffin again. Poor Thor. New on the microphone. Moo. Okay, let's put a little episode behind us. Now let's move on to the exciting lottery draw. Oh no, I think she got the wrong script again. A lottery draw in the middle of a funeral. Next, we will draw 10 lucky winners from the audience, and each of them will receive a product from our funeral sponsor. From our funeral sponsor, a Hammer 40K monitor. A 40K, well that's fancy. 4K could never. Wow! Most of the goddess in the morning hall who were originally bored or dejected became energetic at this time. They felt a little unhappy. Wait, what is this lottery at the funeral? Oh my god, they're making a lottery. Moo, dear audience member. The lucky draw is designed to allow everyone to come with a sad face and walk out with joy. You could also add fun. Oh, it wasn't the wrong script. Oh god, even worse. To add fun to everyone during the long funeral. Don't be so excited. Well, that events, where you got a little Jenner eating a cake, get a rerun? Probably not, I'm afraid. You'd have to, well, read it on the interpreter most likely. Because the story events don't get a rerun. The rewards sometimes do, but I'm pretty sure the stories themselves don't, at least. But if you mean the Kizunas, I guess maybe with the Crystal Shop, it could get a rerun. But that would not be in a long while, because we don't know how the Crystal Shop will go, because it's still in the early stages. Once we start getting, if we start getting main story chapter events and stuff related to Kizunas, then we can maybe assume we're gonna get it. We'll see. I want Global Connections wallpaper too, but we'll see. We gotta wait a bit. We'll see which ones we get 11.4. Alright. Hey classmates, come down and draw the lottery first. I've heard about the 40K monitor for a long time, and Lord Abaddon must win it. She's so happy. Yes, let's see the president's remains after we draw the prizes. What kind of funeral is this? Seen it so many times when I was alive, so it doesn't matter if I watch it later after I die. Alright. Kisei almost vomited blood. I think she really just wanted to get on with it. Oh, then I don't want to draw the lottery. I just want to see the president. Is that okay? She questioned Yu was stunned for a moment. Moo. Classmate, what do you mean is you would rather not draw the lottery but just want to see the president's remains as soon as possible? Right. Moo. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say it that way every time. I didn't expect that in Babylon, besides Vice President Thor, there's another godhead who is so affectionate towards the president. No, she just wants to confirm if she's dead or not for her own motivations, to be honest. Then please come forward. Audience in the audience, let's start spinning the lucky wheel now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which godhead will win the prize? This was supposed to be sad. Why does this turn into funny? Yeah. There's a freaking lottery draw in the middle of a funeral. That is just funny, honestly. Even the music kind of giving funny vibes. That's what I say. Like, even when Babylon is, from what I heard, is a very kind of chill story. So even when someone quote unquote dies, which I'm not gonna spoil it, there's gonna have funny stuff, and now we have a lottery draw. I've heard one thing happens at the end, so I do know one thing. But yeah, if you want it, I can say it on Twitter. I'm not gonna say it on stream. Kisei paid no attention to the commotion behind her and focused her attention on the coffin in front of her, approaching it step by step. 3, 2, 1. Just before she was about to take the last step towards her goal, a pair of hands grabbed her. Sss. You seem to be a little strange. You have a very familiar smell. Fenrir, who had been watching the situation quietly, tightly gripped the Kisei's humanoid body, making it difficult for her to move. But Fenrir now showed a ferocious smile, and the fangs in her bloody mouth were chilling. Stinky dog, you're such trouble. Turns out to be you. Shady person from Demon Academy. She's realized. I thought we could watch those missing fantasy godheads at this funeral, but I didn't expect it to be you. We could catch those missing fantasy godheads. Yeah, they're not here. But I didn't expect it to be you. It seems you are closely related to the president's death. Oh, now you suspect her? So she was suspecting the fantasy godheads before. I don't think it was them. You got caught. The BGM sounds really funny, not gonna lie, yeah. Kisei did not answer. The coffin of the god of war is within reach and the target is right in front of us. She simply gave up the human shape. She simply gave up the human-shaped suit, and the moment of her true form was revealed, she came to the coffin of Gwen. Stinky dog, you still can't stop me, huh? Kisei's smile froze on her face the moment it appeared. And Fenrir's originally ferocious smile turned into shock before it could turn into astonishment. Did she actually open the coffin? Including Niu, Koi, Panlong, and even most of the goddess in the morning hall, everyone turned their heads and opened their mouths in surprise. Because at this moment, a ray of light burst out from the coffin of the god of war, Gwen. Wait a second, is this when a ray of light? What is that? President? The president exploded, what? Yeah, okay. Is this still Niu, by the way, or is it someone else? I know the... Now I can say it. I know there was like an evil cow. I don't know the context, but I know there was an evil cow. Is that Niu? Or is it someone else? I guess we'll see. Wheel, huh? Exploded into what? Is that when the ghost appears, or is that later? I don't know. We'll see. What happened to girly hair? Probably because of the explosion, I'm assuming. Oh god, another funny song. Wait, what is she saying? Hold up. Okay, an interpreter is saying la 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 la, or is that supposed to be laughing? I don't know. Let me check Yandex. Yeah. Freedom, impact, wave. What is she doing? La 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 la. The president. It's not New. So New is someone else. Moo, what is going on? So there's two different characters? Dwen, this is Dwen. She's not dead yet, but... Oh, yeah, it is this time then. Why are there so many Dwens? Many? Wait, there's multiple? And they're the horrified eyes of the goddess in the morning go one after another. Little ghosts resembling the god of war burst out from the coffins. They laughed and shouted wildly, flying in the air like bees swarming out of a hive. Master! It's the Master! The Master is resurrected! The moment she saw the light blooming on the monitor in the background, Thor shouted in joy and came to the funeral, but she immediately fell into a daze when she saw the large number of ghosts flying around. Yoko and Tyr ran over after her, also looked at a little ghost in confusion. Is she really the president? Looks so weird. The reactions of several godheads did not affect the ghosts. They seemed to have only simple primary intelligence and could only speak in plain few words while flying in the air. Oh my god. Oh, that Fermi is scheming up Fermi herself. Sadly, I don't know when she's coming back. I'm assuming... My theory is probably like around the half point between their anniversaries. So, like, January and February, I'd say, like, the likely banners to get a rerun. But we'll see. Wait, we can choose the skin from the event in 11.0? I'm not sure because that is part of the anniversary, the 10th anniversary. And the 10th anniversary in CN was in 11.0. But in GP, well, I don't know when that's going to be. So that's going to be, when was that? Like, I don't know, February? I don't know, March? Whenever the 10th anniversary is in GP, which might be later than 11.0. That's when we're going to get the skin, yeah. But that's from the anniversary event. So it could be different for GP. In terms of, like, when it happens. Happy, happy, happy. Lost, lost, lost. What the heck? Oh god, little ghost. Fly, 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 fly. Then they flew towards the godheads in all directions like fighter planes hovering at low altitude. Get away, don't come near me. Kisei nimbly dodged the ghost that was attacking her and continued to watch the situation. But many other godheads were not as lucky as her. Wow, what are these things? Why do they look? They all look like President Wen. Where did they come from is my question. Like, why did this happen? I wonder. New emotion slash JK. We could use these as emojis, honestly. Maybe we should actually turn them into emojis. I don't know why no one ever thought of that, actually. They have no feet. Ghosts. They really are ghosts. Ah, she's afraid of ghosts. Right. Ah, they're flying towards me. Flying towards me. Sakura, can someone help me lift her up? She too scared she fell. The little ghost laughed and shouted, running freely in the morning oil and passing through the bodies of each godhead. And any godhead they passed through will fall into a strange state. What? No, I can't move my body. I wanted to move my left foot, but it became my right foot. Ouch, it hurts. So she now, whenever she wants to move one, she moves the other. This feeling of me being able to control myself is quite strange. It feels like a play. Did someone say play? Did Harold say play? Neverland Theater. Sorry, I had to mention that. Wait, she became small. Koi, how are you? Wait, why are you? What the heck? Sister, wait a minute, you... How did he get so big? Why have you become so small? The destructiveness of the little ghosts made the godheads very alert. In order to avoid their actions, the godheads fled here and there, leaving the morning hall in a mess. The chaos in the morning hall allowed the student council members to regain their thinking ability and began to discuss countermeasures. What the fuck? Yeah, same. Those ghosts look like the president, right? It's hard to say no. Could it be that the president is not dead? The master turned into so many little masters. Seeing so many God of War, Thor's brain seemed to have crashed, and she kept talking to herself. Fortunately, the other three godheads were still awake. But it seems these ghosts are irrational and can easily cause chaos. I think they need to be controlled. Len, come on, revive. I don't want to say something. Okay, I will say it. If you don't want spoilers, pause the stream or, well, just skip ahead in the VOD. And I had 20 seconds. So, I'm gonna give a warning. And then, like, restart after skipping at 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I don't know the context, but at the end of the arc, that's where a fantasy godhead appears, Sheeman, and also Gwen comes back to life. And there's supposedly a lore bomb. So she gets alive, don't worry. But yeah, I don't know the context. I just know there's a lore bomb associated with it and that Sheeman appears. So yeah, something happens at the end of the arc. It's not this event though. It's gonna be in the faction war. I think it's at the end of the faction war. Either that or a different event, but it's at the end, so it might not be in a while. But yeah, okay, spoiler over. I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds. I think so too. Then let's get started. Watch my flying mechanical fist. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's probably just gunfire, I'm assuming. Ter took the lead and attacked the ghosts. Yeah, probably just... I guess she can shoot from her arms. Actions also help Thor regain her thinking ability. Well, wait. Thor, what are you doing? This is the master. Why are you attacking her? Hey, can you see that although these guys look like the president, they're completely different from her? We have to catch them and control the situation. But... stop being so bashful and acting like what? Hold up. Acting like a sissy, a soft, timid, oversensitive person. Well, I learned a new word, interrogatory. I'm literally learning new English words sometimes, I swear to God. Okay. I'll come too. Didn't expect to be at the same side as a mad dog like you. If it wasn't for this critical moment, I wouldn't... Ouch! Don't point the chainsaw at me. Oh yeah, she uses a chainsaw, I just realized. Impatient, Fenrir joined the battle, and the chainsaw fangs were deployed, and Tyr's flying fists hit the fleeing ghosts together. The huge kinetic energy caused some ripples in the air and hit the ghosts heavily. Then, whether it was Fenrir or Tyr's attacks, they all passed through the ghost's body as if they were hitting the air. The little ghost attacked the two godheads. There is a rocket launcher awakens, so she must have some great attack speed. I see. And they also mentioned flying fists, so that's probably something she uses. We're gonna get a faction war, yes, very soon. Not now. Probably not in the next week, because I think the 10.7 main story with the Ree and the other two characters, they were introduced in the main story side chapter, and that was, I think, next week. Like at least in CN, I think it was the week after. But we're soon, probably this month, we're gonna get a faction war. So prepare to use a lot of stamina. I'm already saving stamina. You're also gonna get discounted stamina, so you can use 60 crystals for 600 stamina a day. So that is gonna be pretty useful as well. How come it doesn't work? The rocket punch is ineffective? Stinky dog, what do we do? Don't you see the current situation? What's the point of just asking me? My mechanical flying fists can bite through them, but they can't deal with these little ghosts. They're so useless. Ah, you're right at the internet. Looks like he wants to be bitten by me. She annoyed. Although they still had the energy to argue, the ghosts seemed angry because of the attacks from the two and gathered in large groups wanting to attack them. Suddenly they become flustered. Huh? Anyway, what should I do? So Thor, hurry up and do it. Are you going to just watch us get defeated by the ghosts? But this is Master. She's still depressed. Dwen is really powerful. I mean, these are just ghosts. I don't think they're actually Dwen. But they came from it, so there must be a connection, I guess. But yeah, these are just ghosts. What kind of master is this? Can you see these ghosts are completely different from the president? That's right, Thor. I discovered it too. Even though they emerged from the president's coffin, they were able to attack us without hesitation. This shows they have lost the president's mind. Therefore, we must first defeat these ghosts and capture them before we can have a chance to bring them back to former president. Bring back? Interesting, that's already being mentioned. Well, in that case, for the sake of the master, Thor raised the hammer right behind her. The next second, Thor's hammer. Flash of lightning. Eh! Sorry, that was probably bad. The originally aggressive little ghost, faced with the lightning of Thor's hammer, screamed and ran away as if she had encountered her natural enemy. Including the ghosts that originally possessed the godheads, because of this lightning, they screamed and left the godheads and ran out in the morning hall in panic. The little ghost that had caused chaos in the morning hall fled away like a whirlwind. For a moment, only the student council members and other godheads were left staring at each other in bewilderment. That means they left and they're all around Babylon, right? The unexpected result not only made Tyr and Fenrir, but even Thor herself widen her eyes. Are you kidding me? You can deal with something like that, neither Fenrir nor I can handle with just one hammer? Yeah, she's powerful, it seems. We really need this as a sticker. Yeah, we really need those ghost emotions as stickers. I think there you can get the images on the interpreter. So, yeah, we might try that. Huh. Is my hammer that powerful? Yeah, it looks like so. I wonder, could it be that those ghosts are afraid of the power of thunder? Afraid of thunder? But I remember that the master was not afraid of it. Yeah, because I don't think they're Dwen. They just come out of the body. There was no way to draw a conclusion, so the members of the student union could only temporarily stop discussing the topic. At this moment, Fenrir thought of something. Wait, I remember these little ghosts emerged from when the Kisei from the Demon Academy approached the coffin. It seems that compared to those disappeared imaginary, I think when they say imaginary godheads, just referring to the fantasy godheads. Let me check. Yeah, probably. Fantasy godheads. The people from the Demon Academy are more suspicious, and they also have motives to do such a thing. Yeah, but I don't think it's neither of them, to be honest. But then what is it? Is it the cow that appeared earlier? Is that the culprit, or is that someone else? I know they eventually fight the cow. Not New, the other cow, I guess. There's two of them. But is it the culprit? Is it someone else? And that's just, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Fenrir has a choker? Oh, I just realized she has, yeah. She's kind of referred to as a dog, and she does bites, so... Why does she have a choker in her design? I wonder what her lore is. Ah, Kisei. When everyone looked around, they discovered that the Kisei had secretly left the morning hall during the chaos. Huh. No matter what, the matter must be related to the Demon Academy. I will question them later, and ask the Demon Academy to return Master to me. But I don't know if it was them, to be honest. I don't think it was. I think they just wanted to confirm if she was dead or not, as they said. And of course, if she was dead, they probably wanted to, you know, maybe take the president's role for themselves. But I don't think they meant anything besides that, but we'll see. Okay, wait, I wanted to check something, I nearly forgot. The CG with the 10.2 wallpapers, let me see, I think our name is in there. Oh, it's during the summer faction war, I think. Wait, she's not here. Oh, no, is it this? Tsumugi, I'm assuming. Oko, Inori, Elvagar, Nodens, Idun, I think. And I think her name is Tsumugi, yeah. So you were right, sorry. It's only in the English, old English text that says, Silk. It's Tsumugi, yeah. I want to get Babylon related wallpapers in here. Oh, the other Babylon Academy, but still, it's the only ones I have.
Avalon 空間構築成功。武器チェンジ。システムオーダー。フェミリス佳境に入ります。前方より多数の敵が出現。前方より多数の敵が出現。フェミリスは絶対に負けません。妨害データを購入します。フェミリスが構築したアバロン世界は完璧でしたか？
A few minutes ago, when Thor summoned Thor's hammer to fight against a large number of the Dwen's invincible ghosts, the figure quickly emerged from the morning hall. That's when she escaped? Yeah. Here, I finally escaped from there. That stinky dog, the guy with the hammer, the girl with the hammer, the girl with the iron fist. The three of them are fighting against me alone. Plus that god of war, I don't have the confidence to escape from their hands. Fortunately, Gwen was in a strange state when she came out of the coffin. She actually cared with her own people, otherwise I would be in danger today. No matter what, Gwen is not dead, this can be confirmed. Seems this dangerous girl is still the mastermind behind this. It's all her conspiracy. So now she thinks it's actually a conspiracy by Gwen. I don't think that's the case, but okay. I must go back and tell everyone in the academy to be careful and alert. When the Kisei and Evelyn ran towards the Demon Academy under the sunlight that was like torture. Although she seemed to be passed by some godhead while running, she did not pay attention. The godhead... Oh, it's Lucy and I see it on the interpreter. Interesting. She had left behind, stood in front of the sign indicating the morning hall and glanced in her direction. Lucian, I think that's just the name of the Kizuna, probably. It seems that I have rarely seen that godhead, but it's not very important. After all, there are too many things in this world that we have never seen. In the end, they will all become part of the past that we have already carried with us. I really like Lucien's design, to be honest. Both of them. I really like the black and red aesthetic. It's honestly one of my favorite aesthetics, like besides black and white. Like the hair. Like the black and red kind of like clothes and the hair aesthetic. I really like that. Why does every time I search 2 minutes to see Maraz, that pink girl cosplayer doesn't appear? I guess because there's a different name that they call her in GP. Because the name Teammate and even the name GP being referred as in English, they're not exactly official, and so not a lot of people actually heard of them. The other name was... I don't know the exact name. Let me try to find it. Anokia Nord mentioned that name, but I don't remember the exact name. Ani something? No. Okay, I'm not sure what the name was, but there was another name in GP. So there, we don't really know, like, there's no really agreeing on like what the one name is. Teammate is more like from CN. Machine translation, that is. You play Infinity when it is actually released, slash after Infinity Nikki when it actually released, slash after shocking. Infinity, I've never actually heard of that. Is that related to Nikkei or something? I don't know. Or is it something else? By the way, I don't think I'll be playing any new games right now, sorry. Lucien turned her attention back to the sign. Gwen is unparalleled. As the president of the Babylon Academy, she died so easily. Death is truly the most impartial thing in the world. As an elder of the Blood Clan... What? The king of the Blood Empire, I've seen too many deaths. Let me check JP on this. Machine translation. Yeah, same exact thing actually, same wording as well. Blood Clan, interesting. Hundreds of years, thousands of years, in this long history, both the ethnic groups and the empire itself have fallen into dazzled decline. In that case, whose death is worthy of my admiration? Huh? Interesting. Hidden in my heart, I sighed heavily. She has gone through a long period of changes and witnessed tremendous changes in the world. The Blood Clan was originally synonymous with longevity, let alone her as ruler of the clan. Today, Lucien's heart has become extremely old. She believes that no matter what, it can no longer shake her mood. Even the death of Gwen can only make her pause for a while. Well, how old is she now? I no longer feel sad about this kind of thing. Lucien turned around. She didn't want to enter the mourning hall and participate in the funeral. She has seen too many separations and deaths. That's what she originally thought. Until... Oh god. Ah ha ha ha. Lucien turned around suddenly. In an instant, a very familiar looking object passed through her body and flew straight out. Oh no, it's one of those ghosts, isn't it? For a while, the object disappeared from her sight. Am I dreaming? Or was it actually the cow? This thing just now looked like Gwen. No, it was one of the ghosts. After standing there blankly for a while, Lucien took her head, but immediately felt something was wrong. So she raised her hands and placed them across her eyes. This is... Ah! Why has my body become so much smaller? Wait, that's why she looks so different? They don't want to show the Kizuna yet because it's not yet ready. But Yeah, the reason why she became smaller is a ghost passed through her then. I'm so in shock that Nikkei collab was easy. Yeah, I think it was quite early on as well. Yeah, it's an open world dress up game. What? I don't think I'll be playing that. No, thank you. What the heck? With the departure of the little ghosts and the pursuit of Nordic Academy, peace finally returned to the Morning Hall. But those godheads that were affected were still in chaos at this time. I feel so light. What's going on? Have I turned into a ghost? Ah! She's still panicking. Don't be afraid. It's me. That's right. How come I've even become like this? Ghosts. Ghosts. Lots of ghosts. Boy, it seems that everyone has been affected except us. Well, you have been affected. In a different way, but yes. I hope the student union can find a way to change us back sooner. Koi? Koi? She's still huge, yeah. Oh my god, bro. This is actually so just dumb and funny, honestly. I hope. My sister has become so small. This is the first time I can look down at her like this. It's like I've become a bigger person than her. Actually, the sister is even cuter. Naked Collab was in 2.2. Oh, damn, that was old. I thought it was a bit later than that, but damn, that's even older than I thought. That was the Alice game on update, and that's what the Nikki event is called. I see. I know there's a story. I think there was a story to it, right? But I haven't actually read it. At the same time, in the dense forest of the academy. Moo! What chaos in the world! Fortunately, I knew you can run fast. After seeing those ghosts coming out of the coffins, I chose to run away immediately. Otherwise, I would be in danger now. I don't know how things will develop next. Moo! Those little... Sorry, I have to say that. Those little ghosts, I always feel like I've heard them before. The president seemed to have said, oh no, I need to grow a brain. What? I know, it's confusing. Okay, that makes more sense. Yunyu leaned against a tree stump and shook her head leisurely, clearing those boring thoughts from her mind. Forget it. I won't reminisce. I'd better just live my own life. Moo! A sharp scream was heard. Oh my god. Oh, the expressions are so funny. Yeah. Why did I encounter these ghosts here? Oh no. Nunu wanted to escape, but at this moment the ghost excitedly crashed into Nunu's body. But this crash was like a drop in the ocean, and he never came out again. So it possessed her? Ah! Huh? What was I going to say? Wait, is this Nunu, but she got possessed? And now one of the ghosts speaks normally and has like an actual intelligence? What's happening? What were you trying to say? Nunu stretched out her hands. She had never felt better. For the first time in her life, she felt truly alive and fully conscious. Is this Nunu then? I am so confused. It is. So it is Nunu that we see here then. So she... So many questions. So that's how it is. Bliss. Such a wonderful feeling. Why did I not realize it until now? Next up. Then I'll show you the unrivaled Nunu in the world. Oh god. So they are the same then. I will rule the world. The event is so nonsensical, yeah. I feel like it's gonna be a bit nonsensical. And that's the end. There's gonna be more events, but yeah. I do know that from one of the other events, I don't know how exactly the fight went, but there was even music and stuff, and a bunch of people were fighting New, so like a lot of characters. I heard there was a lore bomb at the end as well, so I'm kind of curious about what that'll be with Shimin. Okay, hold up. See, what's the levels I have? I've leveled, we need level 50 to unlock all the story bits. I've read Shimon's. We've leveled Rika at 62, Henrietta is maxed, and Sapphire at 70. So these are the ones I can actually read about right now. Still gonna unlock a lot of others. And also, I believe this is like the intro scene, right? I haven't read it, by the way. Just know like a lot of the fantasy godheads appear, I think. Yeah. These names might not be accurate, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think this might be what I get into next, I think. Babylon-wise. To see a bit more of the Babylon godheads. The fantasy godheads. Finally, their bangs. Oh my god, I mean the different hair? Yeah. Now this is a farming event for that Kizuna. I don't really like it, to be honest. Like, why? 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 I don't even know. Do I want to go for it? I don't even know, to be honest. It's a wallpaper, and I mean, I have a lot of stamina. I don't know if I want to go for it. Either way, if I do that, I'll just farm that off stream. So like rewards here. Is it Rika or Rico? I think her name is Rika, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, she's a girl, but I think her name is Rico. Hold on. Let me see if I can find maybe the Kizunas have it, because I think I have a Rico Kizunas. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. Riku. I don't know if that's accurate, but yeah. I think it's Riku. We're gonna have a Babylon. I think it's gonna go. Wanna have a Babylon list of Kizunas now. Yeah, I think it's Riku. I could be wrong though. Who else do I want to put here? Maybe Sapphire. The cool Sapphire. Who do I want to remove here? I'm sorry, Kusho. Henrietta? Which ones do I have here? I don't really like that Kizuna, to be honest. I'll use this. Babylon. Okay, this is the other Babylon account. It's actually gonna remove these people. So I wanna get more here. I think I'll get Pt2. Sorry, Femarines. Is there any other slots? What do I have? No, slots are filled, okay. Oh yeah, wait, no, actually, I have another wallpaper. The one I was talking about earlier, that now I know they're sisters. I didn't know at the time, but it should be them, right? Yeah. So, Koi and Spanlong, if the name is correct. I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, I did have this wallpaper. Now I actually know who they are. Well, partially, because we only just met them, but yes. They appeared on older events, I think. Didn't have to because I'm gonna remove one of them. I'll remove this. Petty, yeah. He's cool. I need to read their lore, honestly. I do know a bit about Petty's lore, but not much. I haven't read the full thing. I want to see the Christmas Syrian skin. Why she acts so silly? Oh, the Syrian Christmas skin. Kizuna, probably. Oh, the skin. Like the skin, actually the skin. Okay. Forgot about that skin, yes. Let's do one of these stages. It's really adorable. She goes on a reindeer. Why does she act so silly? Wait, who are you referring to, by the way? Is it Awas or someone else? He has a special, like, spell kind of thing. That is so adorable. Look how she pets it and then it just jumps up happiness. That is so wholesome. But yeah, this is the Syrian skin. So there is a Christmas Kizuna for Syrian. It has an animation, just wait. Riku badge. Oh, I see. Wait, I have it here. Yeah. Hold up, I think she does like... Why is there... It's like she's doing the finger gun hand emoji in a way. Look how she has like flowers that appear there. And then she does the wink and like the tongue outside. That's adorable actually. But yeah, she's a bit silly, I guess. I don't know. Why are stars coming out of that? She's smiling there. Let me see what she says on one of these lines. Oh, do you want to be friends with Rika? Sure, Rika will buy you some tamagayoki. What even is that? Oh, it's a type of food. A Japanese food. Alright, do we have anything else? Pretty sure that was all though. Yeah, we got his events. I guess I'll farm his. I don't have anything else to spend stamina on. And I mean, it's not that hard to farm. 27,000. We get extra stamina as well from this. Still gotta do that. The way she also have what? Oh, Awas maybe? I didn't check. I guess that is, yeah. Oh, Rico? I think that's just part of like a decoration. I don't know if that's an actual... a bad thing, but... Is that spikes? I don't know. Let me see the other Kizunas. Yes, she has it on here as well. Huh. She's drawn to all sorts of things, but also get her attention back. And what about Awas? The other... Yeah. She's way too noisy to find a beautiful voice ever since she arrived in Babylon Academy. There are no words and gossips allowed. Sign has been posted in many places. I'm assuming that's why it says blah 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 on the background. So she talks too much. I see. I love how Betty was wearing a dress. I think she was forced to wear a dress or something. I don't know. I think it's explained in the lore. I don't know. I gotta read. I've read some details somewhere, but I haven't read the full thing. I only have one. We don't have the badge awakened. Why do I only have one badge? Have I not awakened the badge? Or do I not have? I don't have the, oh, I don't. Hold up, I'm doing that right now. Actually, I don't have the other Pt2, but I can get it right now. Guardian icon, okay. Introducing you, this is it's probably old English, I'm assuming. This is my good friend Q. Q, come to say hi. Is that the plus she has on her, Does she call you Q? That is adorable. But yeah, now I should have unlocked the Kizuna. But yeah, she still has a dress on both of them though. Yeah, she was forced. Bro, why? Why did they do that? If she doesn't want it, she shouldn't have to. Do we ever... I forgot if we were ever getting a Pt2 or not. Like the ones we were getting for the upgrades. I know we're getting one for Awas. I remember, I think is that the one for... No, we already got it actually. For Shimi, but no, we already have it. That's Sapphires. These are Shimins. What else are we getting? We're getting out for Awas. I don't remember if we're getting for Pewa. I know for Betty. I know we're getting for Riku. And Unriata in the next patch, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end it here though. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. I think up next, since we're not gonna get a Babylon stuff in a while, and I actually have not fully finished the 10.7 story, and I'm just gonna read it on my own because I only didn't read like one part at the very end because I had to pause for something. I forgot what it was, and I just skipped ahead for the event rewards because at the time it was in CN. It was an event with crystal rewards, so I just skipped ahead to get all the rewards. I could always come back later, but I never went back later, so I'm missing like a part at the very end. But I'm probably not gonna read that event on stream, to be honest. But what we are gonna do, most likely within the next 7 days, is I want to get on to read more Fantasy Legends stuff. So probably I don't have Betty leveled. I need to do the Fantasy Mage. Probably Henrietta. Shimin I've already done. So I guess not Shimin, but I haven't read the Kizuna lore, so I might do that. And another, so maybe 3 of them could have like a good hour on that of lore. I don't know how long it's gonna take. And I've not leveled Awas. I mean, I've leveled her, but not like the Fantasy Maze. Sapphire, I think I have, so maybe Sapphire. I don't know, 3 of them maybe, as well as these cutscenes that all the Babylon, the Fantasy Goddess appear. So I think that was when you unlock the maze, you get that cutscene. So it's probably at the beginning. Should have read it earlier before Shimin, but yeah, probably do that next time. That is my second favorite Fantasy Awaken. I don't know their lore yet, so I can't really go much on based on lore, because usually lore determines my favorites. But based on designs, and well, one of them was, to be honest, based on nostalgia. My favorite is Shimin. I really love her design, especially this Kizuna. And my second favorite is Awas, mostly because she was the first fantasy goddess I went with. I had no idea what method they were for. No idea of anything else. I just saw her, oh, that's kind of adorable, I'll go with her, I guess, because I don't know who else to go with. And yeah, so that was the first one. It was assault rifles as well, which at the time was the weapon I was using. No idea what meta I was going to use later, but yeah. So I went with Awas, so nostalgia factor. Plus, honestly, she's kind of adorable, especially in the 10.0 Kizuna, the 11.0 Kizuna, sorry. My third favorite, I don't know, either Sapphire or Petty or Riku, one of those 3. Or Henrietta, actually. That's, to be honest, because she's a turret main as well. One of those 4 is my third favorite. Actually, maybe Henrietta is my second favorite. I don't know. I can't decide. But Shimin is my favorite, especially this Kizuna. That is so sick. But yeah. Alright, I made it here for now then. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Kuro and Donna, for coming to stream. And I'll see you on the next one. I don't think we're gonna get Faction War in probably at least 2 weeks, I'm assuming, or the continuation of the arc. So I might have to wait for a while, but we'll probably read at least 3 other Fantasy Godheads in the meantime. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a great day, and peace.